The rain had been falling since dawn, turning the streets into rivers of dull gray. But inside the quiet small-town police station, the morning felt strangely still. Officer Daniel Hayes was catching up on paperwork, sipping cold coffee when the door creaked open. He didn't look up at first. Kids sometimes wandered in, lost, curious, or looking for help with small things. But something about the silence that followed made him lift his head. A little girl stood there, no older than 7 or 8, soaked from the rain. Her clothes clinging to her tiny frame, her braids undone. But she wasn't alone. Her small hand was tightly gripping the wrist of another child beside her. At first, Daniel thought it was a doll, but then the second girl's head dropped forward. Her twin, pale, limp, barely conscious, not walking, just being dragged. "Please, help us," the conscious girl whispered. Her voice cracked with fear. "Daddy did something to her." The entire station froze. Conversation stopped mid-sentence as the weight of her words filled the room. Daniel rushed toward them, kneeling down to check the unconscious twin's pulse. It was dangerously weak. "What's your name, sweetheart?" he asked softly. "Amina," she whispered. "And this is my sister, Alina. Please save her." Daniel gathered the limp child into his arms. Her skin was cold, her breathing shallow. Something unspeakable had happened to these girls. Officers called for paramedics. But Daniel already knew this was beyond a normal emergency. Bruises, fresh and old, covered the girl's arms. Amina began trembling. "Can you tell me what happened?" Daniel asked gently. She wiped her eyes with the back of her hand. "Daddy said she was being bad. He took her to the basement." He didn't stop. Even when she cried, even when she stopped moving, Daniel felt a chill run down his spine. "Did you see him?" "I wasn't supposed to," she whispered. "He said if we told anyone, he'd finish what he started." The unconscious girl suddenly gasped. The station erupted into motion. Oxygen, medical kits, commands shouted. Amina cried out, "Please don't leave her! I promised I wouldn't let Daddy hurt her again." Daniel held her gently. "You're safe now. And you did something incredibly brave." They rushed to the ambulance. Amina climbed beside her sister, clutching her hand. Daniel sat across from them, fury and resolve building inside him. At the hospital, doctors immediately took Alina away. Amina stared at the closing ICU doors, trembling. "You said you'd save her." "We will," Daniel assured her. "She's alive because of you." They brought Amina to a quiet room, where she sat with her knees pulled to her chest. After a long silence, she finally whispered, "Daddy gets angry every day. Mommy left a long time ago. Daddy says it's because we were bad. He says everything is our fault." Daniel listened, heart sinking. "How long has he been hurting you?" "Always," Amina said. "But last night was the worst. He locked me out. I heard